Hello, truckers, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with realistic economy. We are in a town. I should know what town I'm in. Or North Platte. North Platte. I do have a job going to one of the three cities I got to complete for the cruise in Nebraska, and we're going to Chadron, however you want to pronounce it. Should be like about a 4.5, 5-hour trip. And then probably what I should do, because I'll leave Alliance and Lincoln, Nebraska as the only two cities I got to deliver to or from to complete that task. What I would like to do is just find any delivery, external contract or regular delivery, down to Alliance. And then I'll probably call it there. And then next time, we can hopefully find a load from Alliance to Lincoln, and that'll complete both in one run. And that will complete the cruise in Nebraska. Then we can maybe head to California. But let me focus on today. And let's see, where am I getting out of here, Cindy? Do you know? I think I can go out this way. Not too sure. Yeah, let's focus on today. Money did pretty good overnight. We got about 20 some odd grand overnight, I think. So not too bad. Need about 200 grand to do our next purchase, which is a Western Star, because I don't have one in the fleet, which means I haven't driven one yet. So, well, I probably have driven one in the early stages of the series when I was driving for other truckers and other companies. So, I mean, it's been years then since my butt has been sitting in the driver's seat of a Western Star. So we're just grabbing some empty pallets, I do believe. And I had to scroll way on down the list just to find a load going to one of these three cities. Only 25 miles an hour through here. Oh yeah, I'm not too sure what's up with the red bricks in town here. I don't think anyone commented what they were for, or what they represent. I should also mention that, let's see, I think it's going to go out, well, for me it's tomorrow, but for you yesterday, I did a demo version of Heavy Cargo, the Truck Simulator. So in case you may have missed it, you may want to give it a look and see if something in the game might be up your alley. It looks promising, but it is an early access demo version that I got, so do keep that in mind. But I think every game that comes out now is almost like early access. That's the way it seems anyways. So yeah, Heavy Cargo, the Trucking Simulator. It's only like a 20-minute video or so. Yep, Target, that is where I am picking up the load. Can I go out back? It's right here. Perfect. I don't feel confident in my driving today. Just have those times where you log in and you start driving. It's like, yeah, I'm really not feeling it today. Other days, though, I feel like I'm going to drive great and I drive terrible. So maybe one of those days where I don't think I'm going to drive good, and we'll go without a hitch. Well, I shouldn't say go without a hitch when you're hitching up to trailers. So 223 miles. I did see that SES put out a picture, and they were pretty much saying, guess where we're going next. So I guess they're getting ready to announce the next state that they're working on. Of course, they are working on Arkansas and Missouri, so maybe Iowa. I would say the picture might be from Iowa, or doesn't quite look like the Dakotas. But I could be wrong. I would love it to be the Dakotas, just to give us more states up north. said it many times over, coast to coast is done well enough over in the south. We don't mind traveling in the south of the coast to coast map. I don't mind traveling in the northern part either. But as for viewing for video purposes, we do get stretches where it says barren road. So I would love it if SCS worked on the northern part. But I'm sure they're not going to adjust what they're doing to a modded coast to coast map. Of course, there's many other modded maps out there. Even I don't realize how many maps are out there until I get asked questions. Like every time there's a new update, and it's like, the coast-to-coast map isn't working. Why? And I'd be like, well, it's working fine for me. Can't figure out why. I just said, we're running into the mods, and they're like, well, I'm running this map, that map, this updated. I'm like, okay. There's more, way more out there than I realized. Once again, we are running Patrick's improved traffic mod. Actually, we're running quite a few of his mods. We're running the minimal advisories at the bottom. Realistic economy. I think there might be another one in there somewhere. And of course, we are running the summer mod as well. I don't know if the spring mod has finally been updated, but it's almost summer anyways. Well, unless you're in the southern hemisphere, then it's almost winter. Oh, another thing, because I just talked about it, I will bring it up. The heavy cargo, the trucking simulator. There's another trucking sim that's going to allow us to get out of the trucks and walk around. I would love if we could just do it in SCS or in ATS or ETS2 as well for locking up the cargo. But I guess that might, you know, I'm not a gaming programmer, so I'm not really sure how they can enforce where we just walk a certain radius around trailers and trucks. Yeah, the driver's bringing in the cash today, although we just had a driver return empty. I would say most of our drivers, because I put their talents on balanced, so as they level up, they should be putting a point in whatever they have the least amount of points into. But I would assume every driver pretty much has a point in every category. They should have by now. To where, when they get to a town, they should be almost be able to pick up any kind of cargo available to them. Now, we do have a few trailers out there, which of course will restrict what they can take. We got the reefer trailer, but that should be able to take almost basically anything. The low loader, though, that will limit what they can take. Of course, they can't take refrigerated stuff on a low loader. I still got a cistern tanker sitting in a garage. I think I keep saying I want to put that into another garage and see what happens. But I think I'll wait until... You know what? I think we'll do it today. After we get done, I'll put the trailer in a garage. And hopefully they don't fight over it. They all don't sit in the garage trying to figure out who's going to take it. I mean, that is a base game trailer, so... But we've had issues with that trailer. Every time I put it in the garage, all the drivers just get back to the garage and don't do anything. So I don't know why. But it's been a while, so maybe that's been kind of... maybe we can kind of get that just fixed and be all set. So after we do finish which I'm hoping will be next episode, the cruise in Nebraska, I think we'll head out to California and just go up and down the coast a couple times, and maybe then start heading back over over here by Nebraska and get ready for the next state to get released. I know what you may be saying, Nebraska just came out. Well, since I only do one episode a week, it's going to take us probably a couple days to go from Nebraska to California. And then eventually when I go from California back over here to Nebraska, it's another 2 days. So that's 4 episodes. That's a month for in real life. And then, of course, we're going to have a few days going up and down the coast of California. So, yeah, we're talking about a month and a half, maybe 2 months before we're back here. Another construction zone? Although we do have a green light. No, I'm going. A red light. Crap. Nope, they didn't give me a ticket. I just figured, what would a trucker do in that situation? Well, first of all, I was going too fast anyways. But the light changed, and unless I really slammed on the brakes hard, which a trucker really never wants to do when they got cargo, that would have been kind of rough. So yeah, I don't think I showed you or took a look, but we got just under 20,000 pounds of empty pallets, and we're gonna get paid $6.17 for it. Going to Swift. Sure wish I finished training. Or swing wide, it's a trailer. There's a few more in there. Thing is, I feel sorry for the good Swift drivers. It just seems like that Swift has their fair share of drivers that, I don't know, just seems like they got their license yesterday. Really am hoping that the plan I showed you at the beginning by making this delivery, and then we'll drive down to Alliance. I don't think Chadron is more than 100 miles from Alliance. But Alliance to Lincoln definitely is over 100 miles, so I'm hoping we just get one going from Alliance to Lincoln. I will say though, this game, when I first, I don't know what year it was, maybe 2012, 2013, when I saw my first video of Euro Truck Simulator. I'm like, what fun is it to drive around in a truck? And this is just before I started getting into Farming Simulator as well. It's one of those things where I kind of enjoyed it the first couple times, but it's like sometimes, you know, I was kind of hesitant. It's like, all right. But then again, back then I was just driving with a mouse and keyboard, which if I were to do that now, I'd probably break my keyboard halfway through. I know I would, because a couple times when I go testing mods in Farming Simulator, I won't have my steering wheel and all that kind of stuff set up. And I want to test like a, let's just say a tractor or a trailer of a mod. It's like, I'll just log in quickly. I just want to test this one quick thing. And then having to use a mouse and keyboard in Farming Simulator to drive around, it's like, yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do it. You get so used to a steering wheel and the convenience of it. Having to go back to a keyboard sucks. But anyways, getting back to Euro Truck, when I first started driving, I was driving with the keyboard and the mouse and all that. It was, you know, I enjoyed it, but now here I am years later, and every time I drive around now in a game, how relaxing I find it. That's just a loan payment. And also just enjoying the scenery. and the amount of work that must go in to get things placed, have everything look, do I want to say perfect? But, you know, we don't see that many floating cars. We don't see that many blank spots in the map. I think we've seen a couple on the coast-to-coast map where you pass me and now you're going to... I mean, that's what real people do anyways in traffic. But we see it on the coast-to-coast map, like in the northern part, where, yeah, tiles are not put down. There's like little voids here and there. And to go from what ATS has in the past 8 years now. And the first couple, you know, the first year was pretty good because, you know, it was all new. California, Nevada, Arizona. But then it quickly got to be like, yeah, I'm covering the same ground over and over again. But now look at the area that we get to cover. It's to the point of like, wow, I haven't been back there in ages. Like California, I haven't. Don't know what episode the last time I was in California. But when I do mention driving California, I know I do see a comment from you guys every once in a while saying, I hate driving in California. Alright, so just another 45 miles out. Looks like we're following the Coca-Cola trailer. But being the second week now that I've been running this improved traffic, I'm liking what I see so far. I'm not seeing anything too outrageous. Actually, I'm not seeing anything outrageous. I think the traffic is actually reacting better than the base game. But then I'm not sure what happened to traffic in the base game when Nebraska came out, where we were seeing a lot of weird stuff. I don't know. I think they may have fixed that anyways. Before I did log in today, I was checking all my mods that I have on the Steam Workshop, and within the past 7 or 8 days, a lot of them have been updated. Occasionally it's good to go into your workshop of whatever game you're playing to see the last time a mod's been updated. Of course, there are some mods that don't need to be updated, but there are other ones, it's like, you know, as games get updates on their own, the mods have to get updated to the game itself. As we saw earlier on in the series, I was running a couple of engine packs, and the game had an update and the engine packs stopped working. But usually all they really need is just a line of code saying they will work with a certain patch. Did it once or twice in a couple mods when they were taking a while to get updated way back when. But now it's been so long, it's one of those things I probably don't remember how to do it. Alright, so here we are at Swift. Wait for the gates to open. And now we can see exactly where we need to go. Should be an easy backing in job, which means I'll probably mess it up terribly. I think I cut it too much. Just like in Farming Simulator, sometimes I just back up too fast. If you just go a little bit slower, it's all good. Alright, so this should be 10 out of 12 for the Cruising Nebraska. We know it's excellent. It's always excellent. Well, I should say always. For the most time, it is. 10 out of 12. Perfect. All right, so let's go to jobs. Well, you know what? I'll take a look at external contracts and see, you know, maybe there is one going to Lincoln, but I don't think I can get there today, and I would need to. So I got 6 hours left on my watch. So I'm just looking for Alliance. And I think, because it's been a while since I've done a search. Well, there is one to Alliance. How far is that exactly? It's only 57 miles. Alright, but I mean, that's something we could take. Or if I go to Lincoln, which we have nothing. We actually got a few going to Alliance. So we'll just take whatever. Oh, there's one right here at Swift. And that's the highest paying one, too, of the ones going to Alliance. So we will go ahead and take that. Just making sure it says Alliance, Nebraska. Double checking on that. Because like when Nebraska came out, I was actually shocked when it said Norfolk. I'm like, I don't want to go to Norfolk, Virginia. Oh, there's a Norfolk, Nebraska. Where's this trailer? Should be here. Let's say, is it on the other side of the building? Oh, might be around that corner. Okay. Ah, there you are. Let's go deliver some toys. Gently. We don't need to ram it in there. That sound pack, that is a good mod. If you've been wondering about getting it, you definitely should. To me, the sounds are a lot better than the base game, which kind of surprised me. I said sound pack fix. I'm like, well, you know, how much better can it be? We're talking about sounds. And yeah, it's a whole lot better. I may second guess about going from Alliance to Lincoln. Only because we're going to be getting done at 12:30. So, I mean, maybe I can take one going halfway to Lincoln. We shall see once we get to Alliance what we got. Speed limit 25 on this road here. Now it's 65. That's a big increase, 25 to 65. We're only going 50 miles, so yeah, it's not going to take us long to get there. But Alliance is one of the cities that I got delivered to or from, as is Lincoln. I'm going to say this weighs more than 20,000 pounds. 31,680. Give them some room on the side of the road. Not too sure if it's a improved traffic mod or not, but traffic seems... I mean, it seems this way once in a while in the base game traffic, where the traffic seems kind of on the light side. Which, you know, sometimes isn't a bad thing. But I think Lincoln is, well, I mean, of course we've been to every other city because we delivered to or from every other city. Alliance we have been through, but we have not discovered Lincoln at all. Oh, speed law violation. My bad. I was literally daydreaming there. Not even paying attention to the speed limit. So probably going to be 25 miles an hour through town again. Some more red bricks. I could see, like on the East Coast, especially like the Northeast area, if some of the roads still had like bricks laid down. But Nebraska, I wouldn't have figured it would have bricks laid down. Well, that's very interesting. Pepsi Zero sugar. I'm actually drinking that while I'm recording this. Well, I don't actually drink while I'm recording, but you know what I'm saying. Had a sip or two before. Where is... Wait, where am I going with this? Pardon me? Alright, let's get out of the truck and take a walk. Oh, okay, around that corner. Seems like an interesting spot for toys. There was a time where I was making a delivery and the spot wasn't blinking. And I guess I'm like, well, the game is telling me it's there, and we end up... there's a visible wall there. Alright. And we parked there and it worked, so... So I'll have to get myself a little bit squared up better than that. I was kind of hoping just to pull forward. Can I get the trailer around that? I think so. Oh, now I gotta do a blind side, which I hate doing. I think we all hate doing the blind side stuff. But I can get the trailer somewhat squared up here. There we go. Now we should be fine. Whoa, I turned it way too much. I mean, we should have been fine, but like I said, when I started, I didn't feel I was up to driving today. Oh, come on, you should have dinged right there. There we go. Park and brake, engine, decouple. Yeah, being 12:30, I can't end the day at 12:30. We're going to have to find something going somewhere, at least 100 miles. And we'll be closer, not much closer to Lincoln for next time. Let's go ahead and continue. All right, so now we're in Lincoln. Sorry, Alliance. Jobs, external contracts. It'll be curious to see if one is going to Lincoln. I don't think I can get there today because I only got 4.5 hours on my watch. But just because I am curious. And no, I did, yeah, nothing going to Lincoln at all. So let's see what I can come up with. I mean, North Plateau, I think would be a good one if I can get there. There's one in Norfolk. Well, that's not going to do. How about Grand Isle? That might be too far. 5.5 hours out. It's not going to work. So let's go to just freight market. Oh no, I got to take an external contract. Yeah, I have to take an external contracts because that's what I'm trying to do. Well, crap. Is the one going to McCook? Well, there is 4.5 hours. So then we can go to from McCook to Lincoln, I guess. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and begin delivery. Smithfields. Well, I may have to drive a while to get there, I'm assuming. Don't know exactly where I need to go. 12 miles. Okay, so it's not that bad. Alright, let's go get this load. So I'll probably be driving a little bit over. That was a cop car. I'll probably be driving a little bit over our allotted time for the day. And then it's just a matter of, hopefully from McCook, I can get a load going directly to Lincoln. If not, we'll have to fiddle around and trying to find something. And then once we get that done, we can go back to regular freight contracts, which is better because that's in game time, not real time. They got to get them done. Hey, buddy, what's up? Don't know what he's hauling, but it's probably heavy. We're not hauling anything, so. We are going to speed through here a little bit just to try to pick up some time. Although this is where, not long ago, got myself a speeding ticket. Am I just going right in here? Nice little freight yard. Yeah, 516, but probably be later than that, and just shy of 40,000 pounds. So about your average load, I would say. But it'll knock off Alliance off the list, and it'll just leave that city called Lincoln, Nebraska. Wonder if they got the college in Lincoln. Well, hopefully we can find out next episode. So, actually today we're going to McCook, which is where it all started for us here when Nebraska came out. And we are going to get paid, how much for this? $1,000? Not too bad for a 5-hour trip. And we're going to Swift. Doing a lot of Swift transport jobs today. Pretty sure that town enjoys me going through, riding the Jake brake all the way. Looks like it's starting to get a little cloudy, so maybe raining in a few minutes. Never know. Never know about the weather. Be running through one of those roads that where the speed limit goes up and down that much, huh? Kind of a weird cafe. They had an Exxon sign out front, but no fuel pump. Yeah, I think our first delivery in Nebraska was from McCook up to Norfolk. That looked like a road that I might be able to take. Looked like a dirt road that possibly, you know, would bring us somewhere. I wonder if we'll get any traffic passing us here. Got a nice little passing lane. But we are doing the speed limit. I didn't even see what am I hauling? Dry fruits. Oh, didn't know the corner's gonna be that tight. Oh, we got plenty of room. Was not expecting an island in the middle. So this will be our third delivery today, which usually is something I do during like the Christmas or Valentine's Day events. I do need to get some fuel in this truck, though. Didn't fuel up at the end of last episode because we just went to a rest area with no fuel pumps. I mean, we're still fine. Once the fuel gets into the red, I could probably go another 250 miles, so it's not like I'm going to run out of fuel anytime soon. Oh, wait, not this right-hand turn. It'll be the next right-hand turn. Is this the right-hand turn where I got a ticket? Come to a complete stop. Well, if I did before, I didn't today. Just 105 miles out. Oh, it's only 35 miles an hour through here? I need to turn left up here, so let's move on over. Come on, light, turn green. Not going to? Alright. Is that a 76 fuel stop? I haven't seen one of those in ages. Unical 76. I don't know if that's what they're still called. Yeah, someone brought in $1,742. Mimi M, thank you very much. I think this is the second light that we stopped at in the last few minutes where we got no traffic merging out from those lights. I was wondering if I got my trailer far enough out of the other lane since that truck just went through. I guess I did. And now we're going to sit at the third red light right here with no traffic intersecting with the road at all. Alright, let's get on down to McCook. Hopefully we're on the interstate for a little bit. Knock off the miles in a quick fashion. Now we're not going to get done until about 6 o'clock in the evening, but I think the day, last episode we got done at 4. So we're in the ballpark always. Should get past a lot since I can only do 65 and the speed limit is 75. Hopefully we're not going to be too far from a rest area. Looks like this is where we're getting off here. Oh, we're stopping, huh? That wasn't just a easy accessible off-ramp and merging into another lane. It's like, hey, come up here and take a stop. Kind of hoping we get nothing but green lights all the way now to McCook. There's one green light. And in less than 40 miles, we shall be there. Seems like it's been a long day, but maybe because I'm traveling through the cities more. I thought it was going to rain there for a little while, but it is kind of cloudy. Seems like the clouds are getting thicker and more of them. Soon we should see our destination on the GPS starting to flash at me. So take a left and then a quick right. Well, we got a green light there as well. That's a left. And then a right. If I can find the right gear, that'd be nice. Wasn't really looking for a rest area coming through, but don't see one right off either. Okay, looks like I'm bringing it... Oh, now I see it. We got it. Right up against that trailer right there. Okay. That one went rather simple. Let's go ahead and decouple, and then we'll have to get the GPS out to see where we're resting tonight. Hopefully it's also got a fuel station there as well. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the world map. And, yeah. Well, I could either travel down here, which is probably what I should do. I mean, it's going to take me 41 minutes to get there, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and drive. I mean, there's a couple of the rest areas that are close, but we could use the fuel. And let's see how fast I drive to get there as well. Fingers crossed, no speeding ticket along the way. Stop signs? Nah, we just kind of roll through them as long as there's no traffic coming. I was trying to remember when I was coming down here, because this is where we started, and I was like, yeah, I don't think there is a rest area with a fuel stop. I know, there's a gas station right there, but that's gas. We need diesel, apparently, so they don't sell diesel. $75 and a 45. Okay, now it's 65. But now we're doing 80. I'm in a hurry. So, fingers crossed, we can get a job going from here to Lincoln. And then we will turn around and head to California. Unless SES surprises the heck out of us and drops Missouri or Arkansas. Thought that was a cop car. But we have made it. $3.55 for diesel in Nebraska currently. And we're going to take a good amount of fuel. Maybe 700, 800 bucks worth. $7.06. Should I wait for the sound effects to finish on putting the fuel pump away? I suppose I can park anywhere over here. They usually have back in, but today, no, we're just going to drive right on in and be good about it. But before we end the episode, I do want to go in. Well, now, okay, now I got to remember how to do this. As a company trailer manager, current user not available, current truck not available. It's in the Dallas garage. Oh, it's locked. All right, so all I have to do is click on it and then make public. Well, we'll see what happens. See if one of those three drivers, maybe I should go to Garage Manager Dallas. Can I see? Okay, I do see your stats. So you got a point in almost everything. Okay. Just checking on the drivers to see if one of them does take it. Will they be able to use it? Now he's got to check on the last driver. But these are my newest drivers as well, so they do got a point, at least 1 point into it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna have a garage where they'll go back and just sit there, I'd rather have it be the garage with only 3 drivers in it and not 5. So we'll see if that trailer cost. I spent a lot of money on that trailer, and we were the only ones that were able to drive it for like what, the first 5 or 6 loads that we had it, and no one else has been able to take it. That trailer should be bringing in loads of money. Well, I shouldn't say loads, but definitely better off than just sitting there in a garage somewhere. So we'll keep an eye on that Dallas garage and see what happens. But anyways, we're at that point in the video. If you made it this far, maybe think about giving the video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, maybe think about subscribing. Please do. But yeah, that's where we need to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.